I think you're getting warmed up now. I feel like I've been at church. Thank you, Saria. She's a wonderful asset to our party and to the conservative movement. I literally just got off work. I came from the ER last night. For those of you who don't know me, I am an ER doctor. My beautiful wife is an oncologist. She drove me here while I slept. Because of my job, I get to witness failed policy each and every day. Last night, I had a 17-year-old come in who had an overdose who died. This year, we've had over 100,000 people in America die from drug overdoses. Last night, we had a woman who was pushed down a flight of stairs by her boyfriend and then denied it. And she had a popped lung. We had another woman who came in who had a failed liver because she drank herself basically to death. People have lost hope. They don't understand that there are brighter times ahead. There's some bad news right now, and everybody's focused on that right now. If you look at it, back in the 70s, there were some similar problems. Think about this. You had runaway inflation. You had high energy costs. You had unpopular foreign wars. You had beards and long hairs, opioid overdoses. You had a shame of the military, hatred of the police. Things were going really, really poorly. But from that, something great happened. From that, a guy named Reagan came out of the book. We went from not winning a popular vote for decades to all of a sudden winning 49 out of 50 states and winning in a landslide by double digits. But since that time, think about what's happened. We've only won one popular vote in America in the last 20 years. The last time we won popular vote in America was 2004. We have a problem with our message. Now, I've been blessed to live the American dream. I grew up from a single-parent family. I had a learning disability. I thought things were pretty good, though. My mom never talked about envy. She never worried about what other people had done. She just knew that we lived in a great country full of opportunity. And from that little kid who came from a single poor family, I was able to become a Marine Corps pilot. I served for 16 years as a Marine Corps helicopter pilot. I served some airborne time with the Army 101st and 82nd. Served 2 tours in the Persian Gulf, Somalia, Rwanda, and Afghanistan in 2016 as the head of emergency medicine. What I've learned is there's places all over this world that are struggling. And there's a lot of places that people think are great places to live, but there is no place like America. It's the one place you can come from anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter what you look like, what you sound like, what your religion is, what dialect you speak. You don't have to have any money. You don't have to have any family connections. You don't have to have political connections. You don't have to have anything. But you come here to America, and within one generation, you can be wildly successful beyond the dreams and hopes of anybody you just left. That's America. So how do we get back there? We have a problem. Why aren't we winning the message? Why are we losing the popular vote every year? Because we don't understand that when we take over and the Republicans own the House, the Senate, and the presidency, we don't move to the right. We don't do what we're going to say. When they come into office, they move far left. When we come in the office, we get frozen. We say, oh, I don't want to make a mistake. The mistake is not going back to our conservative values. When we do what we say we're going to do, we are America, and we succeed just like we always have. That's the American that I know, that's the American I love, and that's what we're going to bring back. Now, why has Congress not passed a budget in the last 15 years? Why has Congress not declared war since World War II? Because we're full of a bunch of cowards. That's just a fact. When you have Republicans voting for H.R. 1 or H.R. 4, when you have Republicans who can't pass a budget when they're in control of everything, when you have control, when you can't pass a balanced budget, when you can't rein in spending, and you've talked about that your entire life, you're hypocrites and you're cowards. If you want leadership that's proven, if you want somebody who runs toward the fight, whether it be this pandemic or wars abroad, if you want somebody who has experience in some of the greatest problems we're going to have facing in America in the next 10 years, I hope you turn to a Marine and an ER doctor who's going to represent you with all his heart, all his mind, and soul, when we can fight against all of our enemies, both foreign and domestic. God bless you.